Barcelona is facing a storm of injuries, and the situation is becoming increasingly concerning. The latest blow to the squad is the injury of Fermín López, adding to the club's growing list of sidelined players. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. And we've got some exciting football news for you. So stick around until the end to catch all the latest updates. Welcome to Football Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Barcelona president Joan Laporta explains why İlkay Gündoğan wanted to go to Man City. In a recent revelation, FC Barcelona president Joan Laporta has confirmed that İlkay Gündoğan expressed a desire to return to Manchester City, a move he asserts was driven purely by sporting reasons. Gündoğan, who joined Barcelona on a free transfer in the summer of 2023 after a successful 7-year spell at Manchester City, had quickly become an integral part of Xavi's team, contributing 5 goals and 14 assists in 51 appearances across all competitions during the 2023-24 season. However, despite his impressive performances, Gündoğan's tenure at Camp Nou lasted just 1 season. He has now rejoined Manchester City, with many speculating that Barcelona's precarious financial situation forced the club's hand. Rumors circulated that Gündoğan's departure was essential to make room for new signings like Dani Olmo, who recently joined the Catalan side. Addressing these speculations, Laporta insisted that Gündoğan's exit was not financially motivated, but rather a decision based on the club's sporting direction. Gündoğan is a fantastic player and a great person, Laporta stated. But after discussions with our new head coach, Hansi Flick, it became clear that our project didn't align with Gündoğan's personal ambitions. It was a sporting decision, and while it has had a positive impact on our finances, that wasn't the driving factor. Laporta also shed light on Barcelona's strategic approach to their finances, particularly in relation to La Liga's 1:1 spending cap rule, which ties club spending on transfers, wages, and agent fees directly to the revenue they generate. Rather than rushing to meet this requirement, Barcelona opted to focus on securing a more lucrative sponsorship deal with Nike, a decision Laporta believes will yield better long-term benefits. We could have signed the deal this summer, but we chose to wait for a better offer. The sports equipment contract we're negotiating will be the best in football, he explained. With Barcelona being the only La Liga team to win their first 4 games of the new season, including a 7-0 thrashing of Rayo Vallecano, the strategic decisions appear to be paying off. New signing Dani Olmo has already made an impact, scoring twice in as many games, justifying the club's decision to prioritize him over retaining Gündoğan. Laporta's calculated moves indicate a clear vision for the future, both on and off the pitch. Gerard Piqué gives his verdict on Hansi Flick's Barcelona. Former Barcelona star Gerard Piqué has shared his thoughts on Hansi Flick's Barcelona side, who have made an impressive start to the 2024-25 season. The Catalan Giants have kicked off the campaign in style, securing 4 consecutive victories under their new manager, with their most recent triumph being a stunning 7-0 demolition of Valladolid. In a recent interview with Mundo Deportivo, Gerard Piqué expressed his admiration for the team's early performances. He believes that the blend of new signings and young talent is already proving to be a winning formula. Piqué pointed out the significant contributions of fresh faces like Dani Olmo, who dazzled in the last match, as well as the young players who have stepped up both in pre-season and the opening fixtures. Piqué was particularly impressed by the team's ability to integrate new players quickly while maintaining a high level of performance. He noted that the younger players have not only participated actively, but have also shown the tenacity needed to compete at the highest level. Their seamless integration into the squad suggests that Barcelona's depth could be a key factor in their pursuit of silverware this season. The former defender is optimistic about Barcelona's prospects, stating that the team has the quality and determination to challenge for titles across all competitions. According to Piqué, this early momentum is a strong indicator that the club is on the right track under Flick's leadership. After the international break, Barcelona will look to maintain their perfect start to the season as they gear up for a La Liga clash against Girona. With confidence high and the team firing on all cylinders, the stage is set for an exciting campaign ahead. Barcelona's injury crisis deepens. Gavi and De Jong updates. Fermín López joins the list. Barcelona's injury woes continue to pile up as yet another player finds himself sidelined. Yesterday, we provided updates on the recovery status of striker Ansu Fati and pivot Marc Bernal, but today, we're bringing you the latest news on two more of our key players, Pablo Gavi and Frenkie de Jong. First up, let's talk about our young midfield maestro, Gavi. Barcelona's medical team has recently confirmed that Gavi's recovery is progressing well, right on track with their expectations. If everything continues smoothly, we can expect Gavi to make his return to the pitch in 2 months, around November. Next, we turn our attention to Frenkie de Jong, whose situation is a bit more concerning. In the last few hours, it's been revealed that Barcelona's doctors have set a deadline for Frenkie to decide whether or not he will undergo surgery for his serious injury. De Jong has been struggling with discomfort, and although it was initially hoped that he would return to action alongside Ansu Fati after the upcoming FIFA international break, this is now uncertain. The decision he faces is critical and could significantly impact his season. But if you thought that was all, brace yourself for some breaking news. Barcelona's injury list has just grown longer, with yet another midfielder joining the ranks. Our boy, Fermín López, has unfortunately fallen victim to the curse of the international break, a time when Barcelona fans often hold their breath, fearing that one of their players will return injured. This time, it's Fermín López, who, according to Spanish Federation doctors, may have suffered a suspected stress fracture. He will undergo an MRI to confirm the extent of the injury, but if the diagnosis is confirmed, López could be out for up to a month. The timing couldn't be worse. Fermín López has been playing almost non-stop since returning from the Olympics, with little rest or vacation. Some are concerned that he may suffer the same fate as Pedri, whose grueling schedule with Barcelona and the Spanish national team led to multiple injuries. Despite not being a regular starter, Fermín López is a player many fans hold dear, and his absence will be felt. So, with this in mind, we encourage all Barcelona fans to leave their messages of support for Fermín López in the comments. Let's rally around him and wish him a speedy recovery so that he can return to the pitch as soon as possible. Your support can make a world of difference. Lewandowski's loyalty. The Barcelona star's sacrifice and renewed form signal a promising season. Barcelona's star forward, Robert Lewandowski, has been a pillar of consistency, rarely facing criticism since his arrival at the club. However, the Polish striker himself has acknowledged that last season was not his finest, admitting he fell short of his own high standards. Yet, if there's one thing that's never in doubt, it's his unwavering commitment to Barcelona. During a press conference on Tuesday, club president Joan Laporta addressed the recent transfer window and the club's financial health. Despite the ongoing challenges, particularly with registering new signings like Dani Olmo, who missed the first 2 games of the season, Laporta expressed satisfaction with the club's progress. The financial constraints have been evident, but a gesture from Lewandowski underlined his dedication. Laporta revealed that the striker offered to reduce his own salary to help the club navigate its salary cap issues, a move that speaks volumes about his loyalty. "I see Robert more motivated than ever," Laporta stated, highlighting Lewandowski's renewed energy and physical condition. He needed this new boost, and he's looking very excited. His commitment to the club is unquestionable. Laporta's words reflect not just admiration for Lewandowski's talent, but also his leadership and willingness to support the team beyond just scoring goals. In discussing other players, Laporta also touched on the situation of Eric Garcia, who has been a subject of interest from other clubs, including Girona. With Bernal's injury, Garcia has been seen as a versatile option for the squad, even capable of filling in as a pivot. Despite outside interest, Laporta confirmed that head coach Hansi Flick is keen to keep Garcia, describing him as an excellent guy who is valued within the team. As for Lewandowski, after a season where he struggled to find the back of the net as regularly as he would have liked, the striker has returned to form, netting 4 goals in the first 4 games of the current campaign. With his confidence restored and determination sharper than ever, the 36-year-old is poised to make this season his best yet. According to Laporta, Lewandowski is not just a crucial player on the pitch, but also a leader off it, pushing both himself and his teammates to new heights. Rafinha defends Vinicius Jr., the untold story of Real Madrid's controversial star. Vinicius Jr. has often found himself in the spotlight for reasons beyond his incredible talent on the pitch. The Real Madrid sensation has become a magnet for criticism in La Liga, with many pundits and fans taking aim at his on-field behavior. However, one of his close friends and current Barcelona star, Rafinha, has come to his defense, shedding light on a side of Vinicius that most people never see. Rafinha, who has shared the international stage with Vinicius while playing for Brazil, recently spoke to RAC1 via Marca about the true nature of his friend. According to Rafinha, the Vinicius that fans see during matches is a far cry from the person he knows off the field. The Vinicius you see in games is completely different from the one I know personally, Rafinha explained. When you meet him outside of football, you realize they are two completely different people. I've seen many players who are one way on the pitch and another off it. It's normal in football. Rafinha went on to describe Vinicius as a spectacular person with a kind heart, noting that the 23-year-old has always been supportive, even helping him adjust to the national team. He's younger than me, but when I joined the national team, he was already there and he helped me a lot. We get along very well, and I often tell him that he doesn't need to do some of the things he does on the pitch, but I understand why he does them. Everyone is different, and that's just who he is. Drawing a comparison to another fiery player, Rafinha mentioned Barcelona's own Gavi, who also has a fierce reputation on the field. On the pitch, Gavi seems crazy, very annoying, but off the field, he's an incredible person, loving and caring. Vinicius is the same. It's hard to convince people of this when they see him behaving a certain way during games, but those who know him can tell you he's always joking and smiling. Ultimately, Rafinha's words paint a picture of Vinicius as a footballer who uses his on-field antics as a psychological strategy, one that has clearly paid off given his success with Real Madrid. Yet, beyond the sometimes controversial displays during matches, Rafinha insists that Vinicius is a genuine and affectionate individual, someone who is always in high spirits when the final whistle blows. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what your opinion. Tie your shoelaces and let's talk football again. See you soon.